When I first shared Imagining the Future with you, much earlier in my time here in the diocese, I talked about the way in which we need to be open to change, not because it was change for change's sake, but because God's world is changing all the time, and we need to be working with that change as we are faithful to God's call to us. I'm now in a typical and particularly beautiful fenland scene. And this reminds us that any strategy has to be owned and lived out in context. It has to be applied in the reality of our lives where we live them. So one size fits all is not what we're about. This is not a straitjacket, this strategy. It's an opportunity to receive a framework and be challenged by it to do what's right where we live and where we minister. And as we do things in context, we do things in real time. And that means that we have to make choices, that the invitation of the strategy is not to do everything at once. In this land of water, there are waterways which come to dead ends, where there is no flow anymore at all. We can both have confidence in making choices and being ready in the flow to say, yes, we will do that, but we're not going to do that for 3 years. And also to make choices which mean there'll be some things which we stop. And my job, the job of all of us together, is to support one another in making those choices when those choices are both easy and when they're hard. I'm standing in front of the parish church in Chatteris, one of our market towns. And what we see in a church like this, in a parish like this, is a commitment to faithful preaching of the gospel, developing people's understanding of the scriptures, and engagement in lively worship, and at the same time inviting people to participate. This is a place where people are drawn in by the use of social media, by an accessible website, which doesn't just tell people what's going on, but invites people to taste and see. And this readiness to change those things which are not unalterable in the service of the gospel is precisely what we need and precisely what our strategy seeks to serve. Because we want communities around the diocese, rural, market towns, deeply urban. We want all of our communities to be ready for change in order that the unchangeable gospel is better served.